All right, beta 6 is out. So beta release for 12.1.0 has released. I wanted to, instead of being negative about things, oh, my frame rate sucks, let's talk about some of the good things. Let's talk about what I've seen that I kind of enjoy. And hey, don't go anywhere. I'm going to show you guys around the RV10 workshop and how that's coming along here just as soon as I'm done talking about beta 6. Stick around. And to be honest, looking through beta 6 update, I mean, these are the updates. Most of the betas are just fixing bugs. So if you go through here and you look, bug fixes for beta 5, bug fixes for beta 4. This one had some updated translations, some other stuff. Beta 3 had some G1000 enhancements. And to be honest, I think what I like the best about this is actually some of the G1000 and the avionics updates that you can find in here. And that's because the graphics really don't help me out. For me, I don't really care that much about the... I do like good graphics and a good sunset. Hey, can I get a good screenshot? Do my aircraft models look good when I'm flying? Most of the time we're inside the cockpit, right? We're not looking outside. If we are, maybe we're low to the ground. We're trying to get a visual reference to see what's going on. But it's not a... I think that it's much more realistic to have avionics or performance updates, so that way we can have the good frames per second. Everything looks like the real world. There's no screen tearing. So to me, the biggest, most important things are probably avionics, and I saw it in here somewhere earlier, the core engine, their system avionics. I think there are a lot of good updates to the G1000. Let's go look at these. So now, to put this into perspective, I am not a G1000 certified person. I've never flown a real aircraft with a G1000. Probably the most complex that I've flown outside of a Chinook in the U.S. Army, which really was not that advanced when I flew the Delta models, that was all steam gauges. Honestly, your everyday Cessna nowadays comes with a 530, 430, or at least some kind of a GPS that has more complexity to it than what I could get in a Chinook and a Delta model back in the day. I mean, yeah, it had some cool features and things, some automations to keep it easy, fairly simplistic to fly. But when it comes to avionics, it wasn't there. So, but from here, most complex I've got behind me, 530, 430s mostly, and a lot of this stuff I would like to see in a 530, 430. So I'm a little bit upset that they didn't add a lot of this stuff to those aircraft. It is in the G1000, so I might have to get some training on that. But things like the ADS-B traffic being added to that, ADS-B traffic with the velocity vectors, the storm scope showing lightning activity around the aircraft by passive detection of electric discharge. I don't even know how they're going to pull that one off in the simulator in real time, but I guess it's worth a shot. Maybe it's just AI going, hey, here, let's throw some lightning in here. If a real life METAR says, hey, we have lightning activity in this area, it might do like a random generated lightning strike, and then you could actually see that in the storm scope, which is totally cool. So data link weather shows in-flight weather received over ADS-B or XM satellite. So now it's showing you have to set it up, settings, and then when you go, like when you're actually in selecting your aircraft and you can set the weather, you should be able to set it up in there to go get actual real-life weather and download real-life weather there. So if you're doing that, it should be able to give you the ADS-B. I don't know about the ADS-B traffic, but it should be able to give you the storm scope and the data link weather as long as you have that turned on. Winds aloft, the METARs, to be able to pull that kind of information up while you're flying in the in-G1000. If you can do that in the real aircraft, you should be able to do it in the Laminar Research version of the G1000, which would be really cool. So if they've pulled that off, that is one of my favorite things without even trying. Being able to pull up NDB information waypoint page, the waypoint page. If you could pull up information on airports, intersections, and NDBs, you can get a little bit of basic information inside of a 530, 430 by going to the waypoint page inside of there. But I played around with it. I was not able to necessarily find that, but again, I'm a little bit new to the G1000. I did play around with that. So the auxiliary page in the G1000, that's a cool update. You cannot do that unless in a 530, 430, unless you have Reality XP set up. You're not going, there's no auxiliary page there. There's also no traffic. There's no storm scope. You can't get that unless you're using Reality XP and you're connected to a server such as like Pilot Edge or something. So, and that worked really well. I did that when I was doing the Oshkosh fly-in event in the simulator last year, and it worked really well. So let me know what you guys have for, what are you guys using in your cockpits? Do you like the G1000s? Do you like maybe you get a G3X? G3Xs are going to be the next upcoming thing that you can find in simulator. Yeah, sure enough, here it is, the real sim gear, the G3X avionics panel. I do believe that this is going to be the up and coming thing. You find these a lot in experimental aircraft like the RV-10s, or really any of the RVs. So last I checked, this only worked with Windows in Microsoft Flight Simulator, so I'm not sure if that's been updated with as far as compatibility goes yet. It says XPlane compatibility is coming soon, so we'll see. Hang tight on that. I would love to get one of these. It's too bad it's $11.99 because it's a little on the pricey side. Hey, if you guys have any good deals over there, Real Sim Gear, you guys want a good review on this, let me know. I'm just saying, I'm out here. So I would love to get one of these and try it out and see how this thing goes. So I'm all down for some testing. So yeah, let me know what you guys are using. 530, 430, old Steam avionics, G1000, G3X. I'd love to know. And as a special bonus, I was going to go out and show you guys around the new the shops, just give you guys an idea how the shop's coming along for the RV-10 build, and let me know what you guys think of that. All right, so quick tour of the RV-10 workshop. So I've got the tractor in the way, I got the car in the way and all this stuff, but let's go take a look at what I got going on over here. So we got the new workbench, the Husky workbench came in. It got a big old dent in the thing down here. Somebody with a forklift doesn't know what they're doing, but whatever. So probably going to make a new workbench for each of these. That way I can actually use this. Got the pegboard going up here. And the Empennage is en route, guys. It will be here hopefully by the end of the month. The car over there, of course, is all the crating that came off of the bottom of that. And then I've got the actual workbench where a lot of the actual RV-10 build will take place. So we've got the airlines coming in, and I've got that. I'll show you that around here. This is the C-frame, so this should go in the other way. But for dimpling aircraft and popping dimples there, I got some Clecos and some storage down here. The back rivet plates, just some random test kit stuff over here. But I've got the air hooked up down here, and then I'll be using like this lightweight hose to hook up like a rivet gun and all that stuff, right? So I thought that was pretty cool. We're coming along, guys. We're getting there. There's so many benches, so many things. All the tools came in. I got most of this stuff organized, and everything's looking good, guys. So, oh my gosh, there's just so much, and it'll all get further organized, and this will hopefully go somewhere else, you know. But I'll probably have to take it outside when I'm actually working on it, and then put it back in when I'm not. But yeah, this garage is going to become super busy. All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoy what you're seeing. Workshop's coming along. I'll keep you guys informed, and I will try to get a new channel up for you guys to go over there who want to follow along with this RV build. Okay. And back to the studio version of me. All right, so that was it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Let me know if you guys have any questions on anything at all. Leave me a comment down in the comments area. Anything that I've described here that would be important, I'll leave description or links in the description. Hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys in another video. Take care. Hey, if you haven't already done so, head over to EliteSimBuild.com, grab a copy of our home flight simulator resource guide. Do that thing where you click the button, give us your email address, and we will send you a copy of our simulator guides where you can get the resource list, the avionics reviews, a panel blueprint, so that way you guys can send that off to your panel guy, get all the parts and pieces that you need. You'll know exactly what software to pick up so you can get your Cessna 172 flight simulator built today.